All right, let's pick our next book. Unsheltered. Okay. 75 pages. Okay, so Unsheltered, 75 pages in the first reading session. I found that actually picking the book has been fun, but picking the pages to read in the first session has actually stopped me from reading, coincidentally enough. I'm like anticipating reading and recording instead of just actually doing the thing. So I think we're going to take that out of the experience, and instead I'm going to read like half of the book, and then just before getting to half of the book, I'll record and then give my thoughts and whether or not I'm going to DNF or continue reading. All right, we're almost halfway through Unsheltered, so let's get to the middle of this book and see if we're going to keep reading. Okay, we're halfway through. This book is admittedly really, really slow, and I have been having a hard time like getting into it. This is very much like a commentary on basically how difficult the structures are that we have in place in society, and how these two separate families are kind of navigating going through them. So it's slow, but I will keep reading for now, and we'll see. All right, let's finish the book, Unsheltered. I would say that some of the things I liked about this book were themes of power dynamics within a society, how we're supposed to question authority and discover truth within that, how difficult it can be to do that with other influences involved. Particularly also like structures that we have in place in society, healthcare being a really good example of that, of even though you're crossing off all of the things that you need to do and checking off all the boxes, it still may not be enough because you're basically going up against that structure, which has so many different layers. What I didn't like about this book, to be really frank, is that it was very slow and kind of boring. Just at the end of the day, I just thought it was okay. It didn't really keep me like on the hook for what's going to happen. What am I gonna, read next? It was just pretty slow.